Avast me hearties, Captain Swinney back with tales of Monkey Island. And this be taking a lot longer than I would desire. Let us return to the Marquis. Let us return to the deranged French scientist to allow me hearties. I have a feeling that for what comes next, we must gird our loins against the stench of meat.
It's locked.
Not for long.
Oh no. This is where the Marquis keeps all the severed limbs of the pirates he's operated on.
Shiver
Hey,
me
you never know when a
timbers.
sack of severed legs is gonna come in handy. Or footy, as the case may be. Sorry.
He literally has skeletons in his closet. Bits of them, anyways. Okay. Now to dunk these severed limbs into the well.
The fireflies are attracted to the sugar water on the leg. Fascinating. And just a little nauseating.
Yar. The things these
I don't know
games
about
make
mythical
you
jungle
do.
beasts, but I always prefer my ritual sacrifices to be slathered in sugar water.
So do I, Yar.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that monstrous gurgling noise. Follow the fireflies.
At last, I've lost that she-devil.
I think you... Or have you?
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Serves him right, though. Still, I'd better finish feeding the sponge before Elaine hurts someone I actually care about.
Thankfully, Morgan is already dead, so that can't happen to her. What a grim context to say that sort of thing. Ah, this
The mighty
way.
pirate hunter tracks his prey via his distinctive firefly-attracting spoor.
I don't even know what a spore be.
That's the legendary jungle beast of Flotsam Island?
It's a man-eating pitcher plant of some variety.
Oh, look at that. The poor hideous flesh-eating plant is a smelly, rotting lion's paw caught in its teeth. Thorns. Hold still, little buddy. I'll get that nasty old hunk of meat out for... Yikes!
Well,
That poor little flesh-eating stink bomb looks like he's in a world of pain. What the... It's empty!
how do you run out of...
Here, boy! Ooh,
How
that looks
do you
uncomfortable.
run
But
out
at least he's not
of
snapping at me
severed
anymore.
arms and legs?
Don't worry, you freakish little abomination. Dr. Guybrush will make it all better. Gotcha! That is by far the foulest thing I've ever smelled in all my years of pirating. And that's coming from a guy who's just spent a few days inside a giant manatee.
You sure it was days? I have no memory of days. Maybe an hour or so. Course. Second course. Yeah, but
That lion's paw stinks worse than my mother-in-law's neck folds.
nah, that bad, eh?
Come on, little sponge. Eat the nice, smelly antipasta. That's a good sponge.
That's not what antipasta is. I don't know what antipasta is, but I know it ain't that. Taste. It has taste.
That's weird. Trail didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that is bizarre. Shiver me timbers! Our map can warp reality!
That's weird.
We have been granted a dangerous power. Let's use it to cheat on food deliveries.
Good thing the sponge doesn't have a tongue, or I'd be dunking it in the ocean right about now.
Okay. No. What be the next course? Use the map. Okay. This is going to be a weird one, says I. Oh, on we will go, on we will go. I will the merry-go, on we will go. A hunt and we will go.
That's weird. Trail didn't go anywhere.
Aye.
Weird?
This grows bothersome. Okay, I need to get to this totem in the red. And then fold my map around so that it will lead to the question mark. Okay, can I go that way? No. Go north. Now to mess around with the map ever so slightly. What be this? Some sort of treasure, I would presume.
Let's see. What do I have now that I didn't have the last time I tried to open this chest? Ow! Stupid hook! Oh, it can't be that easy.
It be that easy.
The Voodoo Lady's tarot cards? That's it? I bent the fabric of reality for a stupid fortune teller's trick?
Well, it be a pretty good
Okay,
stupid
that's a pretty good
fortune teller's trick. Yeah, what's the next on the feast?
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
Shocking. I think I have a decent idea on where to find a shark. Shiver my timber, shiver my soul. No, yo, da 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 da, yo, yo. Na 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 na. Devil himself after call scum. Every man aboard would have killed is made for a bag of guineas or a piece of it.
La Sponja Grande is only good for soaking up voodoo, like the pox. Ouch!
Okay, what was wrong?
La Sponja Grande.
Okay, what am I doing here? I need to shock the sponge.
Ouch!
Get the jumper cables.
Ouch! Hot, stinky, and bad for the eyes is no way to go through life, Sponge. Snazzy. I still don't know what the 41 stands for, though.
I don't think even they do, yar.
Ouch!
Come on, Shucky, Shucky.
Ouch! That doesn't need to be illuminated. That doesn't need to be...
Your brain kind of needs illumination.
Hopefully these flakes of the future will give La Esponja a sixth sense that'll help keep me from getting into situations like this.
Likewise.
Ouch!
sight, smells, taste, mind, touch. And hearing.
Ouch!
Okay, I already gave it the Voot the Tarot cards. Why isn't this working now?
Ouch!
Maybe either you're in construction equipment outside, or it'd be the winds in game.
Ouch!
This be repetitive.
La Sponja Grande is only good for soaking up voodoo, like the pox.
And I only just realized that I didn't set me timer. I've now set me timer. Okay. Where else am I going to get shocked around here?
I don't want to dig my hook into that. Ouch!
Turn to the voodoo lady for advice.
Hey, you! Again!
Hello?
About this feast,
What would you like?
what about the dessert? This is one hungry sponge.
Ah, what is your favorite thing about dessert, Guybrush?
We're running out before the check arrives?
No, it is the pleasurable shock of something different.
Ah. It says the feast for the senses ends with a bellowing belch.
Do not worry about this. If you provide La Esponja the first 5 courses, the location of the final course will undoubtedly reveal itself.
Ah, my favorite type of responsibility. All right. Your hut is nothing more than a smoldering pile of rubble.
Yes, a destruction of my own doing.
But you had so much neat stuff. The chest of foreshadowing, your creepy rug, all those skulls, and that mysterious machine in the corner that didn't do anything.
The objects of utmost importance were taken care of, stored away in a safe place.
Where?
You have the knowledge of its whereabouts with you right now. You must know how, not where, to look.
Couldn't you just tell me
Of
directly?
course.
I would, but the walls have ears.
Eyes. They have eyes.
No walls have ears. I don't know.
Try not to get executed before I cure
I
Elaine.
don't know what has
As you
eyes.
wish.
The hills, maybe? Okay.
La Sponja.
Don't understand it. But be the issue.
Ouch!
Wouldn't even be causing that shock anyway. Ugh, this be annoying.
Hey, WP. So you're really the owner of Club 41?
Have been ever since I won it from the original owner in a dart tournament a few years back. Poor old guy never knew what hit him.
And by hit him, you mean...
A dart! Right in the old noggin!
I've been wondering, why is this place called Club 41 anyway?
You know, I don't rightly know. The last owner never got a chance to tell me before he succumbed to his dart-related injuries.
Looks like ladies' night has finally come to an end.
I'm thinking about canceling it in favor of something a wee bit safer. Like Ultimate Mumbly Pig Night or Amateur Tattoo Night.
I just got a crazy idea.
Guess they decided to put the rug inside after it was cleaned. La Sponja Grande. Whoa.
Static electricity, according to the laws of cartoon physics.
Whoa. Whoa. Tingly. Oh, hey, what's this? Ah, so that was the shocking dessert.
More fool me for not thinking of static shock before.
Ouch!
That
Alright, Senor
cartoon
Esponja
was-
Not So Grande.
that
That's
cartoon was
5
good.
senses down and 1 to go. Now, where can I find a really big sound for an after-dinner belch?
You really need to ask.
Well, there's only one thing on Flotsam Island that can make a noise like that.
Indeed.
That
That is not how Alouetta goes, you
Vous voulez
fop.
faire for moi? Vous voulez qu'on connecte chez moi? I will forever, immortality.
Face me like a man, you snuff-sniffing land licker!
You heard the Lady de Singe.
Guybrush, get out of here and find your own treasure! This one's mine!
Ah, the happy Threepwood pirate clan.
I was going to say something,
Whatever
but
shall
then
I do
forgot about
now?
it.
Oh, I know.
Oh, clam dip.
Well, now you just be cheating.
Can't believe I ever married a dullard like you.
Neither can
You
he.
know, once I cure you of the pox that's making you say all these mean things, you're gonna owe me a lot of smoochies.
Indeed.
I wouldn't smooch you with his lips, cabin boy.
No, there's no
I hate to
telling
break
where
up this
his
fort
lips
out
have
of domestic
been.
bliss, but I've got some last-minute adjustments to make to my machinery before preparing the charming Madame Threepwood for her journey into scientific history.
Don't worry, Buttercup. Once I get La Sponja Grande into that noisy doohickey, our troubles will be over.
Yes. Well, please try to keep it down, no?
At least I hope so. What's that?
That is a bucket of water.
Really? What is this bucket of water, and how will it work with this sack of sugar
Oh, well-
in it?
Sweet.
Ah, shiny.
That they are.
Hey, DeWinge!
That's de Singe.
Whatever.
Don't really care
What are
anymore.
you doing to the wind control device? It sounds like it's about to explode.
I'm so glad you asked. You see, using my unbuilt chronotone in conjunction with my oscillographiscope to seek out the resonant
You
frequency
just-
of the alien climatophone, I
you
hope
just
to
making up
anatomize living
words at
tissue
this
on a
point.
macroscopic basis.
Could you run through the purpose of all this machinery again?
Messiah, I'm going to use this machine to make that machine smash people into a fine powder.
Oh. Hey, that's not very nice.
Yes, exactly.
Could you run through the purpose of all this machinery again?
Messiah, I'm going...
All right, Destrange, you've got me where you want me. Now let my wife go.
You? I don't want you in your pathetically pox-free body anymore. Your wife, on the other hand, is teeming with this special Threepwood strain of the pox I need to create more of my jus de vie.
Let me get this straight. You don't want me anymore?
Not in the slightest. It's your wife's juicy strain of the pox that
I
fuels my
heard you,
scientific
little
longings
rat.
now.
I've got your juicy strain right here, bucko.
You'll pay for what you did to Morgan, you fiend.
I already did pay for her services. A big sack of silver, as I recall.
No, the other
Not for
thing.
that, for killing her.
Pirates and pirate hunters. Your kind always seem to meet an early demise. Good riddance.
I saw you run out of the lab after you murdered her.
Of course I ran out of my lab. There was blood all over the floor, instead of being packed neatly in vials where it belongs.
Well, then you shouldn't have stand.
Still think you murdered Morgan.
Oh, the mighty pirate thinks I murdered his friend. However, will I live with the shame?
Like all sociopaths rather well, despite.
What's my hand doing up there on that turban?
Your end is nobly sacrificing the last dribs and drabs of its wondrous pox to supply me with enough death-defying jus de vie to keep me intact, until I spread your wife's pox across the sea.
Poor little fellow looks horrible.
Sadly, yes. I suspect he will not survive. Oh well, quel est jus de vie?
So why a turban?
weird.
Shouldn't you have a beret or some other French chapeau?
French? Whatever gave you the ridiculous idea that I'm French?
What?
I mean, I just kind of assumed.
Why, the nerve of some people.
You explicitly said that you are in the court of King Louis of France, and you have a French accent.
So what have you been up to while I've been out trying to save your shapely bacon?
I've been swashbuckling and looking for buried treasure, like a real pirate.
Okay, I know that's the pox talking, but still. Ouch!
We search for treasure all the time, and you know it.
Don't worry, Angel Face. Everything will be okay once I toss La Esponja Grande into that noisy ancient doohickey.
Then stop your yakking and get on with it, you gibbering jellyfish.
De Singe killed Morgan.
He did? Well, maybe the cheese-eating beaker monkey ain't so bad after all. Ha ha!
Well, that just be mean.
Did you hear? The Beanie been playing us for chumps all these years.
I never did trust that scheming sea witch.
Once I get you cured, we should go break LeChuck out of jail.
That spineless goody two-boots? Let him rot.
Come on, it'd be the nice thing to do.
Well, I've got this.
Okay, we get in there.
What's this? An airborne peripheral?
Rusted parrot.
Give that back!
And risk tainting my moment of triumph with your tedious voodoo falderal? I don't think so.
Moment of triumph?
Oui, using my Arpsichronoton, I have discovered the unique harmonic frequency that allows me to pulverize matter into a fine powder and spread it across the seas. Observe!
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Wait,
Why
how
did
did you even find the parrot?
First of all, thanks. That thing was really starting to scrape my scabbard. Second, you're crazy if you think you're gonna get me in there. Okay, crazier.
You? I don't want you. It's your wife's molecules I need to smear across the seas.
I'd like to see you try, you wuss.
Why her?
Because of her pox, you dolt! She's got the same unique strain of the pox that you once had. The same
Get
one
out
that
of
was
me
flowing
face,
through your amazing
bucko.
hand. The same one that I've distilled into my amazing jus de vie!
Didn't we just talk
Lefty.
about this?
Unfortunately, a single hand can only provide enough of this Threepwood strain to produce a few meager drams of my jus de vie. Even if I were to drain your beloved to the bone, I would only gain a few piddling firkins of the juice.
But
Give
even
you some
be a frickin'.
piddling firkins?
No, if I want a
It's 20
perpetual
pounds,
strain of the
isn't
jus de vie, every pirate in the world must be exposed to the Threepwood strain. Now, Madame Threepwood, if you'll hold still for a moment, I'll try to make this as painless as possible.
Right.
Nice. But I won't.
How generous of you.
Oh,
The Singe.
behold the power of the jus de vie!
I suppose this would be a bad time to tell him that, well, his so-called jeu de vie is in fact a
Hey,
voodoo.
Boo!
What? No. What in the world? Oh, shoot!
The Singe is gonna use that contraption to pulverize my sweet patootie.
Hey, it ain't even gonna be your butt.
I don't think so. Hey, Elaine!
What?
My hand is the Singe's only source of jus de vie. If you cut it off his turban, he'll be a lot easier to kill.
What do you think I've been trying to do, you balmy half-wit?
Trying to disembowel him.
While you're flailing away at the Singe, do you think you could knock that sponge out of my severed hand?
The only place this sword is going is through this snuff-sniffer's gizzard. Rah!
Fair enough.
Hang in there,
Less talking, more viscera.
the Singe is gonna use that contraption to pulverize my sweet patootie. I wonder why they're called fireflies anyway. Not like they're on fire.
Well, not in this verse at any rate.
Somehow the Singe has figured out how to make the Vacalian wind device pulverize people into a fine powder. That's just plain weird. Hey, it's the moths. I bet they're still punch-drunk off of Stan's funky fashions.
Yeah.
That doesn't need to be illuminated. That doesn't need to be illuminated. The Singe is gonna use... Hey, the monkey!
What?
Once you're done pulverizing my wife, any chance I could get my hands on some of that jus de vie?
There's a method to this madness.
Nothing personal, honey. It's just that you look kind of done for, and invulnerability could come in really handy in my line of work.
I'll show you who's done for.
There is
What now? My turban! No! Shoot!
devour the
Get away from me,
turban,
you nasty
little
little
moths.
bits.
What's the matter with him?
Without my hand to supply him with more jus de vie, all those wounds you've been inflicting are starting to catch up with him.
Get back here, you naughty little lad! I have you now, my pretty.
Some scientist teamwork.
Nice one, Hand. Care to help me with these locks?
Well,
Yes, that was a little too much to ask. At least I've got the sponge back, though. Don't worry, Angel.
Then stop your yakking and get on.
right. One La Esponja Grande coming up. He shoots. Oh no, and he scores.
Well, that was a little anticlimactic. Whoa! Now that's an Esponja Grande. But how will I use it to cure... Oh, right, the wind!
I need sunglasses. Hooray! We have saved the day.
Guybrush?
Elaine, are you all right?
The things he said will
I
come
think
up,
so.
up at
But
marriage
how did I
counseling.
get here and why does my mouth taste like coleslaw?
It's a weird.
It's a long
cur-
story.
couple of
I'll tell you all
traps.
about it once we figure out how to get out of these stupid
Couple of
clamshells.
traps.
Leave everything to me, my
Ah.
friends.
Speak of the prodigal. Wait, when did you get the pepless of the flu? And
LeChuck, my new best pal. How'd you get out of jail?
Oh, the guard was more than happy to release me once I convinced him that it was the only way to win Elaine's hand in unholy matrimony.
wait, what?
Wait, unholy what?
Unholy this!
Shiver me timbers!
Guybrush!
LeChuck! This name shouting is jolly good fun.
This ain't like a
Is that
drowning.
you, Mother? I washed my hands.
I knew it all
consuming
along.
alcohol and
With
medicine.
or without all that voodoo, you're still nothing but an evil sack of scum.
Correction, my sweet.
This-
I'm an evil sack of scum who's about to
Oh,
plunder the
this
grandest
is not
treasure in
good.
all creation. But I'd be willing to share my booty if you catch me drift.
What?
Oh, come now, my love. You can't deny what we've shared these past few weeks. The chummy camaraderie, the kind words, the stolen glances. I know you've developed feelings for me. Join me as my demon bride, and together we'll lay a bloody siege to the very heart of voodoo itself.
Oh, you gotta be kidding yourself.
Go to hell, LeChuck.
There,
Well,
that's
You can't
Sister
say I didn't
Elaine.
try. Looks like we'll be doing this with all that voodoo.
Elaine?
we fell for the long
Do me a
game.
favor.
Ah, that be the stuff.
Anything.
Kick his two-faced butt for me.
From melee to monkey and all the islands in between, my love.
Aren't you dead yet? I've got wedding plans to make.
There's the old Dutch enemy.
Out of respect for the newly deceased, I feel I should point out that you wave your sword like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a pox-infected undead cow.
The very first lines of instant sword fighting. To be continued in Chapter 5, Rise of the Pirate Claw. Laugh, while you can, LeChuck. Your triumph be unparalleled time by your soon. Well, Guybrush weren't executed over the trial, just by LeChuck, who apparently has been playing the long game this entire time. Possibly, I wouldn't know for certain. This be Captain Swinney with Tales of Monkey Island. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Click the little bell notification icon, and I'll see you next time. Till then, goodbye and fair winds to ye.